Hello everyone, myself Mayank Verma. In this video, we are going to cover topic which is application of trigonometry. Okay, so in this video, we will see various types of questions which can be asked in the final exam. Okay, so let's see some values. So basically, we need these values. So 0 degree, at 30 degree, at 45 degrees, at 60 degrees and then 90 degrees. So let's talk about sine. So sine 0 is 0, sine 30 is 1 by 2, then sine 45 1 upon root 2, then sine 60 is root 3 upon 2 and sine 90 is 1. Cos will be the reverse order of this, so 1, then root 3 upon 2, then 1 by root 2, then 1 by 2 and then 0. And tan is what? Tan is basically the ratio of sine and cos. So 0 upon 1 will be 0. This upon this will be 1 by root 3. And this upon this, that means 1. And root 3 upon 1 will be root 3 itself. And 1 upon 0 is not defined. Okay. So this table which we need to remember and memorize to solve such questions. Okay, so let's see the first question. So in the first question, a bridge across a river makes an angle of 45 degrees with the river bank. If the length of the bridge across the river is 100 meter, find the width of the river. Okay, let's first draw the diagram. In such questions, we need to first draw the diagram so that we can see where is the triangle itself. So let's see, this is the bridge and this is the river. So according to question, it is saying that this angle with the river is 45 degrees and this length over the bridge or the bridge length over the river is what? 100 meters, which is given here 100 meters. So this is 100 meters. Now we need to find this value. So if the width of the river, right? So let's say W as width of the river. So if we see carefully, this slant height is 100. This is 90 degrees. Okay, this is 45 degrees and we need to find the value of W. So which property? Okay, so remember this sine is what? Sine theta is equals to P upon H, perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Cos theta is base upon hypotenuse and tan theta is what? Perpendicular upon base. And what is perpendicular, what is base and hypotenuse? In a right angle triangle, side opposite to 90 degree, this right angle is known as hypotenuse and this is theta. So the side which is giving support to theta as well as 90 degree is known as base. And the left side or remaining side is known as perpendicular, or you can say also the side opposite to theta, okay, is known as perpendicular. So just remember these ratios as well in order to solve it. Okay, now I'm saying that in this triangle I need to find the value of W. Okay, so what I can do, so sine 45 degrees is equals to W upon 100, right? Or you can write it down. Instead of this, you can write you can name this A, B, C. So you can say sine 45 is CB upon AC, so which is what? W upon 100. And what is sine 45? It is 1 by root 2. So let's cross multiply it. So W will be equals to 100 upon root 2. So I can write this 100 as 50 times 2 upon root 2. So this root and 2 get cancelled out. I will get W as 50 root 2 meter. This is what? This is the width of the river. So this is the first question. Let's see the next question. In the next question, it is saying that from a point on the ground 40 meter away from the foot of the tower, The angle of elevation of the top of the tower is 30 and the angle of elevation of top of the water tank is 45 degrees. Okay, so let's first draw the diagram of it. It is saying that from a point on the ground, there is a point, let's say this is my ground, there is a point on the ground 40 meter away from the foot of the tower. So this is my tower and this distance is 40, right? 40 meters. Now the angle of elevation of the top of the tower is 30 degrees. So this is 30 degrees. Elevation means we are seeing upward. We are seeing upward. Angle of depression means we are seeing downwards. So this is elevation and this is you can say, according to the question you will see. So 30 means in upward direction we are seeing. Okay. Now the angle of elevation of top of the water tank is 45. That means there is a water tank also on top of it whose elevation is what? It is 45. This is 45 degrees. Now we need to find first height of the tower and second the depth of the tank. So in the first part we need to find the height of the tower. Let's say this is h, and in second part we need to find the height of the tank t, let's say. So let's name this figure let's name it as O A B C. Okay, so now in triangle, if we talk about in triangle OBC, we can say that we have OC and BC we need to find, and 30 degrees given. So tan 30 is equals to perpendicular upon, I must say, BC upon OC, right? Perpendicular upon base. Now tan 30 is what? It is 1 by root 3 is equals to BC is h upon OC is 40. So I will get h as 40 upon root 3 meters. This is the height of the building. Okay, now I need to find the height of the tank also. So let's first find the value of this AC. Okay, if I subtract h from AC, I will get t, right? So let's talk about in triangle OAC, tan 45 degrees is equals to this AC upon OC, right? Perpendicular upon base. So tan 45 is 1, AC is equals upon OC. So if I cross multiply it, what I will get? I will get OC is equals to AC. Both are equal, and AC will be equals to OC, which is what? 40. So what will be the value of T? T is nothing but, I will write it down here. So this T will be equals to 40 minus h, and h is what? 40 upon root 3. So T will be equals to 40 minus 40 upon root 3, and you can also take 40 common, 1 minus 1 upon root 3 and meters. This will be the value. Okay, so this is the depth of the tank and this is the height of the tower. Okay, this is the answer. Also sometimes this answer is rewritten in the form, let's say if I erase this, if I take LCM here, upon 1 is given now, so root 3 I can multiply and divide it so that the denominator becomes equal. So I will get 40 times root 3 minus 1 upon root 3. Okay, this kind of question is answer can also be given in your you can say this is also a correct answer. Okay, so let's see the next question. In the next question, it is saying that two poles of equal height are standing opposite to each other on either side of the road, which is 80 meter width. Okay, let's first draw the diagram. So step by step we will first draw diagram and then we will solve. Okay, so here we have two towers of equal height. Let's say this is h, this is also h, and how many meters they are apart? They are 80 meters width. So they are 80 meters apart. Okay. From a point between them on the road, so there is a point between them on the road, the angle of elevation of the top of the poles are 60 degree and 30 degree respectively. So this is, let's say this is 60 degrees and this is 30 degrees. Now find the height of the tower. We need to find the height of the tower and the distance between the tower and this point. Okay, so let's find. So let's name it A, B, C, D, and let's name it as E. Okay, now let's take this side as x, and this side will automatically be 80 minus x, right? So in triangle ABE, I have perpendicular with me, I have base, so perpendicular upon base is tan, so tan 30 is what? H upon x. So tan 30 is 1 by root 3 is equals to h upon x. So we get the value of x as root 3h. This we will keep. Now on the second hand, in triangle CED, again tan 60 will be equals to h upon 80 minus x, and tan 60 is what? It is, you can say root 3, right? So root 3 is equals to h upon 80 minus x. So let's cross multiply it. I will get h as root 3 times 80 minus x. So instead of finding x here, what we can do, we can put the value of x in this. Okay, you can directly do that, or you can equate h also. That is also feasible here. So let's erase this. Now if we see carefully, h will be equals to root 3 times 80 minus root 3h. So instead of x, I put root 3h in it. So h will be equals to 80 root 3, and minus root 3 times root 3 will be 3h. So I will take minus 3h on other side. It will become h plus 4h. 3h, not 4, is equals to 80 root 3. So 4h will be equals to 80 root 3. This 4 get divided, and I will get h as 20 root 3 meters. Okay, this is the value of h. Now second part, we need to find the x also. So x is what? X is root 3h. So 20 root 3 times root 3 will be 3. 3 root 3 times root 3 will be 3. It will become 60 meters. So we get the values of the point. This point is what? This point, this distance is 60, and this distance automatically will be 20. 80 minus x. Okay, so this is the answer. Let's see the next question. So in the next question, what is given to us? The angle of depression, right? Now we are talking about depression. Let's see with the diagram. So in this, the angle of depression of the top and the bottom of an 8-meter tall building from top of the multi-storied building are 30 degrees and 45 degrees, the distance between the two buildings. Again, the angle of depression of top and the bottom of the 8-meter long building. Okay, so we are, let's say here, and both had angle of depression. That means we are looking downwards. So this, let's say this is straight, and this is the building, which is 8 meters. So top is this and bottom of the building is this. Okay, now we are looking here. So angle of depression downwards is 30 and 45 degrees. So this is 30 and this whole thing is 45 degrees. Now we need to find the height of the tower. So this tower we need to find the height, and what is the distance between the tower. So this we need to find. Okay, so let's take this as D and this is as H. Now name it A, B, C, D. Okay, now if this is 45 degrees, this is also 45 degrees. Alternate interior, because this side and this side are parallel. So these angles are alternate. And this is 30, that means this angle is also 30 degrees. Right? Let's name it as E. Okay. Now first we need to find the value of H and D. Okay, what can we do here? Now see, this is also 8 meters. Okay, now if we see carefully in this triangle, let's say this is X, AE as X. So, and this is also D. So in triangle AED, can I say tan 30 degrees is equals to AE perpendicular upon base, that is ED. So tan 30 is 1 by root 3 is equals to AE. AE is X here and divided by D. So we get the value of D, which is root 3x. Okay. Now in triangle ABC, tan 45 degrees is what? It is AB upon BC. AB upon BC. So 45 is 1. AB is what? AB is given as H. And you can say it as X plus 8. Okay. AB is X plus 8. Instead of H, you can write X plus 8. This is X, this is 8, right? And BC is what? D again. So D value here, I will get D is equals to X plus 8. Now see, both have D in it. So we will equate both of them. Okay. So let's equate them. If I equate them, what I will get? I will get X plus 8 as root 3x. And if I take this side on 8 will be equals to root 3 x minus x. So x, if I take common, root 3 minus 1 it will become. So this is equals to 8. So x will be equals to 8 upon root 3 minus 1 meters. So this is the distance between this AE. Okay. And if I add 8 in it, I will get AB, right? And if I multiply this with root 3, I will get D also. So let's do that. So what I'm saying here is that I need to find the value of AB, the height of the building, which is x plus 8. X plus 8. So x is what? This value. So 8 upon root 3 minus 1 and plus 8. This is the answer. And D is what? Root 3x. So D will be equals to root 3 times 8 upon root 3 minus 1 meters. So this is the values of the height of the building and the distance between these two buildings. Okay. Let's see the next question. In the next question, we have an aeroplane flying horizontally 1500 root 3 meters above the ground is observed at an elevation of 60 degrees. After 15 seconds, its elevation changes to 30 degrees. Find the speed of the aeroplane. This is interesting one and very, very important one. Let's say this is the height at which the plane is flying and this is the ground. So I'm saying that I'm observing this here. So now first it is like from elevation of 60 degrees, it changes to 30 degrees. So let's say this is point where the the aeroplane is there, and we are observing from here. So this angle of elevation is 60 degree. After 15 minutes, the aeroplane is now at the point B. So this angle of elevation is 30. And this is the constant height, which is given as 1500 root 3 meters. What is the speed of the aeroplane? And this time is taken in 15 seconds. Okay, this also given to us. Okay, now just we need to find the distance between AB, and speed is equals to distance upon time, right? So we will find the speed of the plane. Okay, so let's say this is, let's name it as PQ, and this is as R. Okay, so in triangle APR, can I say tan 60 degree is equals to AR upon PR? Okay, so let's name this. Okay, let's keep it as it is. Tan 60 is root 3. AR is what? AR is equals to BQ, which is 1500 root 3. So root 3 divided by PR. So this root 3 get cancel out. PR will be equals to 1500 meters. So this is 1500 meters. Now let's talk about this triangle. In triangle PBQ, I know that tan 30 will be equals to BQ upon PQ. BQ is what? 1500 root 3, and PQ is what? It is PQ. We don't know that. Now if we see that tan 30 is 1 by root 3, so 1 by root 3 is equals to 1500 root 3 upon PQ, right? So PQ, if we cross multiply, it will become 1500 root 3 times root 3. So root 3 times root 3 will become 3. So 15 3s are 45. So 4500 meters. Okay, so what we get? We get this value. This PQ is 4500, and this PR is what? It is 1500. Okay, so now we just need to find RQ, because RQ and AB will be equal, right? So let's erase this here. So I can say that this RQ, which is equals to AB, will be equals to PQ minus RQ. No, PQ minus PR. So PQ is what? PQ is given as 4500, and this PR is 1500. I will get 3000 meters. So we have distance, which is what? 3000 meters. This is the distance covered by the plane in 15 seconds, and time is what? It is given as 15 seconds. Now we need to find the speed. Speed is equals to distance upon time, right? So it will become 3000 upon 15. So 15 times 2 is 30. So I will get 200 meter per second. So this unit we need to mention carefully. Okay, so this will be the answer. Let's see the next one. So in the next question, the angle of elevation of aeroplane from a point on the ground is 60 degrees. After a flight of 30 seconds, the angle of elevation becomes 30 degree. So again, same type of question. This is the level. Here we are first observing at 60 degrees. After some times the plane is at here. Angle of elevation is now 30 degrees. Now the flight is at a height of this height is given as 3000 root 3 meters, and this time duration between is 30 seconds. This is 30 seconds. Okay, so let's name at A, B, C. Let's say this is D and E. Okay, so same thing we will do in this question as well, right? So in this question, what we will do, we will first find the value of this AE, and then we will find the value of AD and subtract them, okay, to find the required distance. So if we talk about this smaller triangle ABD, I can say tan 60 degrees is equals to ABD upon AD. So AD will be equals to BD. BD is what? BD is 3000 root 3 and divided by tan 60 itself. So tan 60 is root 3. So this get cancelled out. I will get AD as 3000 meters. Now talking about this AE. So if we talk about this bigger triangle, what we can do? We can say in triangle ACE, I can say tan 60 degrees, tan 30 degrees in this case is equals to CE upon AE. So AE will be equals to CE. CE is what? 3000 root 3 and AE tan 30 is 1 by root 3. So root 3 will be in the numerator part. I will get 9000 meters. So this is 9000 and this is 3000. So we need to subtract them in order to find DE. Okay, so let's subtract them. So DE, which is what? BC, it is equals to BC now. This side and this sides are equal. So BC, which is equals to AE minus AD. So AE is what? 9000 minus 3000 will be equals to 6000. So this is the distance covered by the plane in this 30 seconds. So distance is what? 6000 and time is 30 seconds. So speed is what? Speed is equals to distance upon time. So speed will be equals to distance, that is 6000 divided by time 30. 1010 200 again. So speed will be equals to 200 meter per second. So this is the result of this question as well. So both the last two questions are exactly same, just the values are different, a little different. Okay, hope you understand all the questions. In the next part I will do other questions as well of these kind of difficulty level. Hope you like this video. Have a nice day. Bye.